Hey everyone, it's Sophia Hollywood. Are you ready for the most epically delicious Valentine's Day ever? Attention lovers and procrastinators, Valentine's Day is sneaking up fast and you need a plan. A solid, foolproof, totally swoon-worthy plan. Because nothing says I adore you quite like food. That's right, my friends. I'm about to hook you up with 3 ridiculously easy, outrageously delicious DIY treats that will melt hearts faster than chocolate in a microwave. We're talking serious love at first bite action. Get ready to unleash your inner Cupid, because these treats are about to make you the Valentine's Day hero. But wait, there's more. We're also giving away a $750 gift card to Shein, Sephora, Pretty Little Thing, or Kylie Cosmetics. Because who doesn't love a little extra sparkle on Valentine's Day? Stick around till the end for the juicy details. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. But first, like this video, subscribe and hit that notification bell, or Cupid might just forget your address this year. Just saying. First up, we're making a classic for a reason: chocolate-dipped strawberry hearts. These little babies are the epitome of Valentine's Day romance, and they're so easy to make, you'll be wondering why you haven't been whipping them up all year round. We're starting with the stars of the show, fresh, juicy strawberries. Look for ones that are nice and red with those adorable little green tops still attached. Now grab your sharpest knife, don't worry, we're not doing anything too crazy here, and carefully slice those strawberries into cute little hearts. Take your time, and don't be afraid to get a little creative with it. Next up, the chocolate. We're going for maximum decadence here. So I'm using a combination of melted dark chocolate and milk chocolate, because why choose when you can have both? You can use whichever type of chocolate your heart desires. But trust me, the combo is where it's at. Now, the fun part? Dipping. Gently hold each strawberry heart by its little green top and dunk it into that melted chocolate like you're sealing the deal on true love. Make sure to get a nice even coating, and don't be shy about giving it a little wiggle to get rid of any excess chocolate. Now, while that chocolate is still warm and gooey, it's time to add a touch of elegance. We're talking white chocolate drizzle, people. Just melt some white chocolate chips, pour them into a Ziploc bag, snip off a tiny corner, and drizzle away. You can go for a classic zigzag pattern, or let your inner artist run wild. It's totally up to you. And because we're all about that extra life, sprinkle on some festive Valentine's Day sprinkles while that chocolate is still melty. Think tiny hearts, red and pink sprinkles, maybe even a little edible glitter if you're feeling fancy. And there you have it. Chocolate-dipped strawberry hearts that are guaranteed to impress. All right, lovebirds, let's move on to something even more adorable. Heart-shaped red velvet cake pops. Because nothing says I'm smitten like a perfectly portioned bite of cake on a stick. And trust me, these cake pops are not messing around. We're starting with the queen bee of cakes, red velvet. I mean, is there anything more romantic than that vibrant red color? I think not. You can either bake your own cake from scratch, you overachiever you, or grab a pre-made one from the store. No judgment here, we're all about convenience. Once you've got your cake, it's time to unleash your inner Hulk. Crumble that cake up into a bowl like it just hurt your feelings. We want it nice and fine, no big chunks here. Now for the secret ingredient that holds everything together, cream cheese frosting, aka the best frosting known to humankind. Scoop in a generous amount, and by generous, I mean go ahead and treat yourself, and mix it all together with that crumbled cake until it forms one glorious gooey mess. This is where things get really fun. Roll that cake mixture into adorable little hearts. You can use a cookie cutter if you want perfectly uniform hearts, but I say embrace the imperfections and just go for it. Once you've got your heart-shaped cake balls ready to go, it's time to give them a little support system. Grab your lollipop sticks and gently press one into each cake pop. Now for the grand finale dipping, melt your candy melts according to the package directions. I'm using a mix of pink and red for that ultimate Valentine's Day vibe, and dip each cake pop into the melted goodness. Make sure to coat it evenly, and don't forget to tap off any excess. And there you have it, heart-shaped red velvet cake pops that are almost too cute to eat. Almost. Chapter 3. Raspberry white chocolate love bark, because sophistication is sexy. And last but not least, we're finishing things off with a treat so elegant, so sophisticated, your crush will think you're a regular old culinary genius. Raspberry white chocolate love bark. But don't worry, this recipe is still ridiculously easy, even if the end result looks like it came straight out of a fancy chocolate shop. First things first, we need to melt that white chocolate. I like to use a double boiler to avoid any scorching, but you can also use the microwave if you're careful. Just make sure to stir it frequently so it melts nice and smooth. While that chocolate is melting, let's talk about our supporting players. Freeze-dried raspberries and crushed cookies. The raspberries add a burst of tangy sweetness, while the cookies bring that satisfying crunch. I'm using shortbread cookies today, but feel free to use whatever your heart desires. Now, line a baking sheet with parchment paper. We don't want our masterpiece sticking. Once your white chocolate is completely melted and smooth, pour it onto the prepared baking sheet and spread it out into an even layer. Now it's time to get artsy. Sprinkle those freeze-dried raspberries and crushed cookies over the melted white chocolate like the culinary Picasso you are. Don't be afraid to get a little messy and have fun with it. Once you're happy with your creation, pop that baking sheet into the fridge to let the chocolate set completely. This should take about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how chilly your fridge is. Once the bark is nice and firm, break it up into irregular shards. For that, I totally meant to do that artisanal look. And voila! Raspberry white chocolate love bark that's as delicious as it is impressive. And there you have it, my friends. 3 ridiculously easy, outrageously delicious Valentine's Day treats that are guaranteed to make your special someone swoon. But before you run off to shower your crush with edible affection, let's talk presentation. You could just hand your crush a plastic bag of treats, but why not go full rom-com mode? Wrap these beauties in a heart-shaped box, tie with a ribbon, and add a handwritten note that says, "Made with love," and a tiny bit of desperation. Okay, maybe skip that last part. But seriously, a little effort goes a long way. Before you vanish into the sunset with your box of edible love, don't forget the giveaway. $750 gift card up for grabs. Shein, Sephora, Pretty Little Thing, or Kylie Cosmetics. Click the link in the description and pinned comment for your chance to win. If this video saved your Valentine's Day, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a last-minute love boost. Thanks for watching, and remember, homemade treats are greater than awkward love letters. Happy Valentine's Day!